Alright, today I have my Leica Q3 and I'm going to be talking about all of the accessories that I have with my Leica Q3 and what their significance is with using them on my Leica Q3. Now, the first thing I'm going to talk about is the lens hood. Now, the rectangular lens hood comes with the Leica Q3. You can also get a third-party lens hood that's rectangular and put this on just to preserve the quality or preserve the new look of the Leica Q3 lens hood that came with it, because over time the lens hood will take a couple of hits, maybe some scratches, blemishes on there. So you can get a replacement hood, which I have on my Leica Q3 right here. This is the rectangular. It also has a replacement lens cap. You can see there is no Leica emblem on this. Place it in place. I'm going to take this off. Now, I like this hood because it actually gives the maximum amount of protection from stray light versus having a circular hood mounted on this. The next is I also have a circular hood. Now, you're probably wondering why I use a circular hood, but I'll use a circular hood because it makes it easier to actually put on and take off different types of filters, such as these filters I have over here, which I will go over afterwards. So you have this circular hood. It allows you to actually have a lens cap that you can actually attach to the circular hood, and you won't end up losing the lens cap, which a lot of people do, including myself, lose lens caps if they are not attached to the camera body itself. So that's one of the benefits of having the circular hood. The circular hood, it is good. You can put filters on, you can take them off, put them on. You can make adjustments. So I have a polarizer, and if you want to change the polarization on the polarizer by spinning it right here and getting a different look, you can do that with a circular hood easier than you can with the rectangular hood. I also have, this is a polarizer right here. This is for different, it's the same thing, I think. It's a different, same size, but it's a polarizer. I believe this is, polarizer filter. I thought that was the UV filter, but no. They're both polarizer filters, so you can adjust. The other filter I have is an ND filter. I use this ND filter to actually help me when I'm in bright situations. I can adjust it, enabling me to stop it down to 1.7 when I'm outside, a lot easier than I could if I did not have the ND filter on, the neutral density filter. You can see this neutral density filter is a variable neutral density filter. So you can adjust it with this knob right here. Now, when you adjust it with the knob, it is impossible or nearly impossible to do with this on, if it even fits with this variable neutral density filter on with the rectangular hood. However, I've noticed that with the circular hood, I can not only keep this variable neutral density filter on, I can take it off and place a new one on without removing the hood, as well as I can make adjustments to the variable using the variable adjuster with the circular hood, which I cannot do with the rectangular hood. So these are my filters. I have a neutral density, a variable neutral density filter. I have a polarization filter, which is not here. I just have to, this is the polarization filter right here. I have a Zeiss and a KNF Concept. I have both of them. I use one of them for another 35mm camera that I have, but I have this, and I also have a UV filter for situations where it could be a little bit rough and I perhaps am a little bit worried about the lens. So I have a polarization filter, I have a UV filter, and I also have a neutral density filter. So I have 3 types of filters. I have 2 different types of lens caps for different situations. The circular lens cap is good, but it doesn't offer as much protection from light as the rectangular hood. The circular hood looks a little bit more professional, perhaps more intimidating, therefore less likely to want to use the circular hood for street photography or instances where people may feel uncomfortable with the professional look that the circular hood gives off. It gives off a professional feel when you use the circular hood, and the rectangular hood is less intimidating, less professional looking, and it's easier to go about with street photography using this as far as when it comes to looking less intimidating. Another accessory that I have for the Leica Q3 is the soft shutter button. This is the soft shutter button. I'm going to go ahead and unscrew this, take this off. This is an accessory that you get afterwards. When you first get your Leica camera, it just comes with the shutter button right here. Press it a little bit, and then you can press it all the way down to actually take the picture or photo. The soft shutter button is good, especially if you have larger fingers like I do when it comes to pressing down on the shutter. It makes it easier to press the shutter with less force, for same force, maybe a little bit different, because with this, if you have larger hands, you're going to use more force because your finger doesn't quite match this circular part right here. Therefore, you're more likely to shake the camera by pressing it like this if you have larger fingers. But when I put the soft shutter button on, it makes the process a lot easier. Less force that I have to do because my finger doesn't have to dig down into that divot, and I can go ahead and shoot it with less worry about camera shake from me pressing the hood. So this is the soft shutter button, and actually you can get this in various different colors right here, if you so be it. Another accessory that I have is the thumb grip. Now, the thumb grip is useful because it allows me to have more of a grip onto the camera. I'm going to go ahead and take this off. All right, so the thumb grip, it fits into the hot shoe. And all this is a little grip right here that slides inside of the hot shoe, just like this, slides in. And it allows me to have a little bit more grip right here. Now, the only cons that I found with this is sometimes because of my large fingers is pressing the buttons right here, the function buttons right here. However, there are some thumb grips that you can purchase that fit inside of the hot shoe that have actually part of this metal part going across these buttons and has its own buttons that actually press these buttons. That eliminates the extra effort that you have to use to press this. So this particular hot shoe mount thumb grip makes it difficult to press the buttons on the fly, but there are thumb grips that you can get that fit into the hot shoe that actually have this extending over with buttons built in that press these buttons that make the process easier. So that is the thumb grip. The next thing that I have, accessory I have, is camera straps. You can see this is not the camera strap that came with the Leica Q3. This is actually a Peak Design camera strap right here. And the reason why I did this is because I can take the strap off when I need to, whether it's mounting it on a tripod or I just don't need the strap. And the beauty with Peak Design is that it is designed really well, because I can take these knobs, slide the strap back on just like that, and actually have put it on the other side as well. So it makes for quick transition when I need to actually take the strap off or do maintenance on it. It makes it really easy to do it. And I also have at the bottom another attachment right here to where I can connect it at the bottom. And the reason for this is when I put it on wearing the strap around, it actually hangs a little bit different. It's not rubbing against the viewfinder or the LCD screen at back. When I have it like this, it actually hangs down a little bit more like that, which is very helpful when I'm wearing it over my shoulder for long periods of time. And you can take it off, and if you just want to wear it short, you can make adjustments and put this back into place like that. Another accessory that I have is the half shell case. Now this is a third-party shell case that I have. This is not the actual Leica brand, but it's a half shell case that offers protection for the Leica. For the bottom, I would say 80% of the camera offers protection from scratches, bumps, and it has areas to where you can go ahead and actually plug into the ports. One thing that it does do that probably wasn't its intention is that sometimes if you don't have the case on, I've noticed that the battery release button can come undone and the battery can come out. However, with the half case on, you know, if this were to even happen, which is even less likely because the case protects the switch right here, the battery will not fall out. The battery is quite a bit. You all probably know that by now. So it has right here, I have the tripod screw mount right here used with this right here that I can use to attach to my strap. So the half shell case does a wonderful job. This one is made of leather, double stitched all around, and it also comes with a grip on the front right here. And this grip helps me actually hold on to the camera alongside with the thumb grip, so I can compose my shot a little bit easier, a little bit faster. And the last but not least is the blower that I use. I use this to blow dust off of my Leica Q3. This is just a pump blower. Doesn't do as well as a spray blower, but you don't risk the chances of getting condensation from the spray blower onto the camera. Now those are my accessories for the Leica Q3. I hope this was helpful, give you an idea of what you can use to accessorize your own Leica Q3. I hope this video has been helpful. Thanks a lot for watching.